Good. Hello. Hello, everybody. I am Nordnock, and welcome to Points of Light, where just the three of us will play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. So, like I said, Barster will not, Barster's play will not be with us due to real life issues and some health related ones. Damn you, COVID. And Fred's player is doing some schoolwork, and Echo, we haven't been able to reach Echo for some reason. It's kind of worrying.
What's Echo?
Echo Stream. What's the Snark's friend?
Okay.
Her real name is Lisa, but I call her Boogie Boo.
Booty Boo, that's kind of cute. So on the last time that we played Dungeons and Dragons with Cole and Celeste, they went on an expedition to the Shadow Marches to claim an artifact tied to the Zoriat, the Realm of Madness. There, they've met a gatekeeper named I forgot the name, so give me a second while I bring it up.
Chuck Norris.
Not Chuck Norris. Her name. Her name is Vola. Her name is Vola. Who's been tasked with for guarding a complex that contains many things pertaining to Zoriat for about 50 years. However, a scuffle with a spellcaster named Vilda Carret has
scuffle. I don't think what we did counted as a scuffle. I think what we did counted more like a curb stomp
between her and and Vilda, and I'm just understating it. About a decade ago, weakening the gatekeeper, so it falls onto the adventurers to dredge in and reactivate the sigils and take care of whatever was inside, and to aid the Internal Guardian. They did, but they had a little bit of problems with Barster going a little mad and spouting out some references.
I'm with you if you want to live.
Kind of like that, yeah.
What is John Connor?
Eventually, they were able to see through that whatever was this winged abomination was actually the Internal Guardian itself. With some quick thinking from Cole by sitting down on it, they were able to knock down the.
Don't forget, I tied it up too.
Yeah, that you did. That you did, buddy. And so, and before they set off, Cole has created a little construct thing he calls Doc. A droid, of course, for short.
It's essentially a modified staff of healing. Mechanically, it's the same.
Except that it only beeps and whistles.
No.
Sorry.
That's why I said mechanically, it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. But other than that, they were able to retrieve the artifact, which is called okay.
The scary fucking thing.
The Spiral Well. With the
Spiral?
Spiral Well, yeah. No relation to that one manga series made by that one guy. What was the guy's name?
Doesn't matter. Let's just continue.
Oh yeah, and with that we have caught up with the adventure. So, we'll start out the little background music.
Don't do the Seahawk yell. Don't do the Seahawk yell.
Seahawk, eh? Yeah, both of you have.
She-Ra, the Princess of Power. Princesses of Power. That's She-Ra. You're gonna make me do it, aren't you? Adventure.
Well, so the both of you have your well-earned rest at the Drunken Dragon after your expedition to the Shadow Marches and into a Zoriat manifest zone. With Norcats leading you to devour whatever guides her, and Barster taking a, hopefully, temporary leave in order to recover, you're a little short of people, especially with Freya nowhere to be seen. Thankfully, Laura has found some replacements and has sent them on their way to you. While you wait, it's a little late in the morning. The drunken dragon starts to get packed. Some of them are members of the Cliffstar Adventure Scheme, and something that you recognize: Cole and Celeste, Labacora, the Couch Guard Cleric, Rasmus, the Fieldblock Druid, Zero, the Ranger Elf of Valona. While you chat with them and catch up on their adventures, you see Rex making his performance on stage in a vile duel with Ordinisa while joking around. Amidst the crowd, you see a familiar, dark-skinned female sitting at a table with a man in regular clothes. Pale skin with short brown hair. His wide shoulders indicate that he has a strong build underneath his tunic. The Godo once planned something. I don't know what. He kept it close to his heart. The man said before.
The what?
The Godo once planning something. I don't know what. He kept it close, but to his chest. The man said before drinking more of his ale. It's all something I shouldn't have. He wants to kill me for it. I mean, I was going to leave that fucking cult anyway. Vernell sees you. She beckons you to sit down with her.
And we do. Celeste has her usual tankard with her, and she's got a picture. And she's got a picture in her hand of the girl she's spending a night with to get the taint of Zoriad out of her head.
Okay. Oh, glad to see you again. The elf says, "This is Wesley. Weasley. He defected from a cult this Gordon one's running." Weasley waves while eating his meal of steak and gravy and beans. Hey. Not everything can be solved by stabbing something with a sword, Fenrel says after drinking a little bit of a wine. Sometimes all it takes is a kind word and a willingness to listen. And a hot, good meal, Wesley adds. And a hot, good meal, yes. She smiles. And I got a raid.
Pleasurable company, Celeste says as she looks at her picture. You guys seen the picture.
And I got a raid. Thank you, Motoko Devil. And on. So anyway, she smiles, and of course, tying someone down and sitting on them. She looks briefly at Cole. They go a long way.
Sorry, I just had a break. Sorry.
Yeah. Fenrel looks at you, and mentions that also sitting on people after tying them up.
Hey, that only happened like 26 times.
Celeste snickers as she, takes the photo and puts it back in Victoria's secret compartment.
I mean, I'm over 300 pounds with all my gear and stuff. They're not getting up. And as we found out, even supernaturally strong creatures can't push me off them.
I do have to say, Cole, that is rather impressive.
Yeah. Well, you're not wrong. Cole's an idiot, but he's managed to impress me this whole time. And Celeste takes another pull from her tankard.
Weasley looked up. I've heard of. I've heard of you.
Good Lord, bad things up. I hope.
I'm sure you heard. Yeah, the girl in the picture is the reason they call me the Whore Queen of Skyway.
His hand shakes a little as while he holds onto his ale. Well, I'm pretty sure you wonder why I'm here. He says with a smile.
I'm pretty sure this wasn't a social call. So to business.
Not that much. Venrel here has taken care of it. As you can see, I left this damn cult, and I plan on leaving Sharn pretty soon. Live out a quiet life somewhere in the rural areas. On there, maybe they'll even reach us. They seem quiet enough. Maybe somewhere else, as far away as I could from that bastard.
You think the Elden Breaches are quiet, then you've never spent a night in the woods.
Well, I'm born in the woods, all right.
Go out in the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. If you go into the woods today, you better go in disguise.
I heard that song, you know. I'll rather take the woods than whatever the Golden One has in stock.
Death for himself. If he,
Celeste's eyes light up at the mention of that name, and then her usual bimbo lip smile creases into a scowl. Oh, you had to mention that, asshole. She takes a longer pull from her tankard.
What the hell? Can't you smell the remnants of body oil on this guy? What fucking cult do you think he was talking about?
There are a lot of cults. There are a lot of cults in Sharn Cole. I didn't know he was talking about this particular radiant one. But yeah, he does smell like body oil and testosterone.
Yeah, this guy's this guy's a fucking asshole. Whatever he has in stock,
I think that's what he's gonna do. No.
Well, as for me, if anyone else says, you ever met Bree Cliffwood?
Yep.
Well, he stopped by looking for me. Actually, he has probably mentioned his best friend before, Tepath. I'm his aunt, Tepath. I'm Tepath's aunt.
Wait, who's saying that?
Benwell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do miss Tepath greatly, and I do know that someone from Varnell has taken his life. Fortunately, I have a lead that'll bring for what Bree wants. I sent him over to Rofair, Tepath's father. He set up a traveling troupe somewhere in Tron. I do not know where. You ever heard of what we're known for? Warriors, contests.
Dying for stupid reasons.
That too.
Oh, I know. I spend a lot of time in Middle Memphis. I know about the Burning Ring.
The Burning Rings. So that's where they set up shop. I said we'll be over there, and hopefully that he'll find some sort of closure. If not, well, at least I made an effort. As for me, I'm looking for someone. No friend who has lost his way a long time ago.
Yes. Yeah, Celeste takes the picture back out of her cleavage because she needs to take her mind off the fact that her current adversaries for this mission are, her nemesis's flunkies.
Weasley looks at the picture.
If they ever get to my royal.
Who's that?
If they ever get to my radiant right royal princess, a few towers are gonna get shattered.
You're assuming she doesn't, just kick them to death.
Who's that pretty lady in the picture? Because I'm.
This? An old girlfriend of mine. Her name's Meredith. Meredith Irvello.
Nice name.
She's an heiress of one of the families of the 60. Her family, I believe, specializes in glamour. Runs a firm specializing in glamour weave textiles.
Glamour weave in Breland. The one country that uses it least, because everyone has to wear black. I say, despite the fact that I'm wearing a black suit coat.
Actually, Meredith prefers pink and blue. She's kind of a girly girl.
Yeah, as if your clothes are distracting enough, the man says to you, Celeste. He continues eating his meal. I haven't had
That
this
was
meal.
rude.
My apologies.
I mean, because it's just because it's true doesn't mean you have to open your mouth and then Cole takes a couple steps away from Celeste.
Sorry, old habits die
Celeste,
hard.
Celeste rolls her eyes at Cole and once again stuffs the picture of her girlfriend back into her cleavage.
Sorry, ma'am. Old habits die hard.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry about it.
But I'm glad. I was actually kind of worried when you sat here. I didn't know what you would think of, me. He says, patting his chest. Celeste.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? I guess the NPC was talking to me.
Yeah. Sorry. Old habits die hard. He says, patting his chest. I'm a little nervous. I didn't when you sat here. I didn't know what you would think of me. Being with that.
You haven't called me a degenerate or tried to kill me, so I can let the fact that you're not wearing a shirt slide.
Yeah. That gear he has wearing is not good for your body. Well, my train should be getting up any second, so.
Celeste is wearing a pink jacket with a cleavage window, so.
He's avoiding not to look at he's avoiding looking at your breasts, and he's like physically
Have
sweating.
fun getting murdered by the cultists for leaving.
Don't worry.
Yes, Celeste giggles. Go ahead and stare, honey. Everybody does.
Yeah, don't worry. I have.
I'm right here.
Don't worry. I have Finrail helping me.
Celeste.
Everyone stares and they call me. I am right here. You have to say that in the one
Celeste
person
giggles. That was an invitation, sweetie.
Yeah,
No.
I have Finrail.
People's letters are more. See where they're gonna go for.
I have Finrail protecting me, and Gareth, and
Oh, no, that's just cheating.
cheating. Yeah, but you never know, eh?
I never said that cheating was a bad thing in this case.
Fair enough.
Celeste giggles. I'm married, but the wife and I have an understanding.
Yeah. Amar. Oh yeah. That range.
No, when I said cheating, I meant having backup for when he gets ambushed because it's a cult. He's leaving. They're gonna murder him.
Yeah,
or try.
Yeah. That ranger fellow.
Oh,
Amari.
They can.
They call themselves Sluthound.
They can try, and Celeste casts prestidigitation to form small icicles on her fists.
We're not going with them.
Yeah. She and that ranger calls themselves Sluthound for some reason. I don't know why. And that's Sentinel Marshall. I'm pretty sure you've heard of him.
Garrett? Yeah, we know him.
Good man.
Big guy, missing an arm, replaced it by something that would make a Warforged jealous? Yeah.
He smiles. Yeah, I'll bet that'll make even the Lord of Blades jealous.
No, but it would probably piss him off.
Well, I want to see an arm wrestling contest.
You don't want to be within 100 miles of the Lord Blades.
No, I wouldn't. But it will be worth it. Well, so anyway, he sets up after finishing his meal. So did the Elven warrior bard. We have to make our leave. I'll stay safe. You two as well. And they set off. At the same time, an elderly gentleman walks in with the loot. He quietly moves a stool to an open space on the opposite side of the tavern where Rex used to be at with Ordinisa. And after a brief tuning, begins to play. And soon after playing a bit of some local favorites and everything in between, the songs begin to take on a derogatory note. Cole, what's the passive perception again?
Passive perception. Mine's a 14.
This is what you hear. Ah, looky here, my friends! The board bellows out while continuing to play his tune. This here is the tale of the Butcher of Ancorval. Oh, how he cut down those innocent people will send chills down your spine. With a manic, smiling look on his face, many members of the audience hollers, eager to hear the supposed tale. Oh, you want to hear more? Lend me an ear, and I will tell you more.
Just a second, I'm trying to get my freaking character sheet.
Yeah, your wisdom's high enough to hear this, Cole.
Where's my character sheet? Did the thing delete it?
Ah, crap.
I just save it here. Okay, no, found it. Alrighty. So my passive perception is 15.
Yeah, this is what you've heard, Cole. Do you want me to repeat again?
Oh, I heard.
How do you feel?
Can I make a history check? So, wait. So, who's the one calling out? Is it Ordinessa?
No. You.
No. Here's a tale of Herpy Derpy Flirp.
Yeah, the Butcher of Ancorval. He's referring to you.
Wait. Is that the town where with the...
Yes, the chapel in Beost.
I'm gonna sit back and listen. See what they say.
As you continue to listen, you're just like keeping your anger in check as you hear more derogatory things about what transpired at that chapel, played out for everyone to hear. Specific details about the people that the two people that you cut down.
Stabbed. Actually, I will. Actually, no. I've got a choice here. Do I want to wait and listen or correct him as he goes?
Up to you, really.
I'll correct him as he goes. So at certain points,
he talks about how he talks and scenes about how he cuts down the innocent followers of the silver flame while the blood falls.
I didn't cut down any. I stabbed down too, though. And I'm sorry, but when you're calling for the death of everyone of another religion, and you're trying to get through the doors that have been barred, not innocent. And we already have the priestess, and I say her name, but I don't give a shit enough to remember it personally, who admitted to getting this all up, as well as the Onderan separatists that also were behind some of the greater things with it.
Yeah, as you call this out, some of the patrons look at you a little, just a look a little like, huh?
Oh, I'm who he's talking about. But his facts here, the sources are his own ass. I mean, Jesus.
Roll a perception check.
They're so goddamn bad. There must be anal beads. So many of them.
Roll a perception check.
Perception? 16 plus 5, 21.
Aside from the hollowing of some of the members, some of the others don't really seem to notice what's happening. And how would you choose to proceed?
I'm gonna walk up and take his loot.
As you approach, a group of well-armored soldiers, guards of Sharn, enter the tavern, and among a shout of insults, surround the musician and then bind and gag him before dragging him out of the tavern.
Wait, what's he being arrested for? I mean, if it's being an asshole, then you better fucking arrest me too, but...
However, as you try to approach the guards in the bar, a group of drunken patrons are completely oblivious to the events. It has taken this inopportune moment for you to stand up and burst into a drunken song in response to Rex just playing a tune. Rex had ordinary playing a tune. Apparently, they seem to take quite a liking to their performance.
All right. Well, I'm still going to follow the soldiers or the guards.
In the meantime, give me a second.
I'd like to know why he was in there specifically trying to call me out.
Celeste, suddenly you see a dart with a note landing on your table.
I pick up the note and read it.
You look in the note. You look in the note. Reading it, it says marked in rough writing.
Okay. What does the note say again?
Marked.
Art.
So, Celeste, you show this to Cole.
Oh wait, I've got a plus 13 investigation, not plus 11.
Yeah, I said, Cole, hun, you might want to take a look at this.
I'm still going after the guardsmen.
By the time you try to get up and try to get the drunken patrons out of the way, whatever the guards and this musician are gone. They're out of the tavern.
Well, I'm gonna try to commit everyone's faces to memory for that. You want me to make an intelligence check?
Do you have detect magic, or you make an intelligence investigation check, or Arcana check, if you will.
Why would I need Arcana to remember their faces?
I will explain if you roll high enough.
Well, I got a nat 20, so that's a 33.
Something is going up, like some sort of magical aura is lingering in the air. And all you got is this strange note that says marked.
See the mark and said, no shit. And then head out.
While this is all happening, hang on a second. I'm gonna copy and paste.
Someone's coming after you. They want to kill you. Oh no.
Before you could pursue this any further, you hear a boom, causing the lively atmosphere to come to abrupt halt. People muttered and murmured. Some wondered what is going on. A sense of fear and dread building up in the air. You see someone, a female dwarf, running inside. There's been an explosion down in Lower Memphis, she cries out. Looks like the source is coming from around the forge light. Some of the people get into wandering further. Some sat at the seats. Some in a panic. Someone wanted to check out what's going on. What do you do?
And
Celeste being the one to investigate because Torchlight is like a second home to her.
Forge light.
Forge light. Yeah.
Forge light. Fuck those people. Torchlight is awesome. Torchlight, go fuck them.
I'm one of Savia's best customers.
I was making a joke, but I wasn't saying that in character.
Well, Celeste is still one of Savia's best customers.
So, do you investigate? And as you get out, you can kind of see smoke coming out one of the towers below on the in one of the streets. You see fighting below. Two warforged, an orc, a gnome, and a dragonborn fighting off what appears to be wave after wave of warforged. Among them. It appears to be some sort of half-orc. You couldn't quite tell from this distance. Cole,
I'm gonna.
you probably you recognize one of the Warforged to be apparatus. Yeah.
A toaster!
They couldn't hear you, and you could like see through with like when someone handed you like a mini binocular things. You saw this like as the battle commenced.
The apparatus is down there. Let's go see what the hell's going on.
Let's.
Yeah, this is Celeste. You also recognize apparatus as well, though they're wearing like a different suit of armor. But you definitely recognize them just by the stitch on their forehead.
Celeste. Yeah, Celeste knows her Warforged buddy when she sees him.
Yeah, sees them. You arrive in Lord Mathis as quickly as you could, as the guards set in to disperse the crowd. You look around the scene, where you see corpses all about. All but two seem to be Warforged. The metal and wooden remains are all over the place. Literally. Scorch marks, blown out crates and barrels are everywhere. The only exceptions who aren't Warforged are a half-orc adorned in trophies, and a brown-skinned elf with a crossbow bolt embedded between her eyes. When the guards approach you, that's when...
Oh, that's not gonna heal.
Looks like the Valinor elf looked around and found out.
Well... something strange...
Get to it! I actually would like to go dink around today, officer.
Yeah, we have no idea what's going on. All these Warforged...
Then why the hell did you come to us? Point us to in some direction that's useful, or go away.
He gives you one of the tags. One of the tags has a number on it. 4095 and something else on it. The words "See the Elysium." This is from one of the bodies. Non-Warforged bodies.
Nice to finally see a number that isn't what's...
Celeste cocks an eyebrow. What is going on here?
You remember the name "See Elysium" from when Echo from the airship has brought it up.
Yeah, it's something to do with the Lord of Blades. Is it a cult or?
I don't know. But thankfully,
no, I know. I am because I'll make an intelligence check to remember it.
Remember what?
To remember exactly what what's her face said when telling us on the airship.
That the Lord of Blades is playing something. What it has something to do with the Steel Elysium.
Steel Elysium.
Yes, Steel Elysium.
Steel Elysium.
Not 3.
Yeah, one of the guards seemed. This one a little young. It says, one of the Warforged, the one with the hood, told me to contact someone from Dusk. Fala, I believe the name was. She told me to go send whoever they are a message. And he just like fingers the one off. One of the older guards like just look around and says, "I've seen some of these Warforged before. They look empty, like dead-like." You remember what Echo has said on back on the airship?
The equivalent of souls have been taken.
Warforged don't exactly have souls. When they die, they don't show up in Dolur. But they've got something similar. You
mean their You mean their personalities, their essence?
No.
Spark, as it were.
Essence would be close. Personality, no. Brain damaged Warforged can lose their personality, but they'll still be there. Were the sigils still there? Well, while they were walking around seemingly soulless? Were the sigils there, or were they gone?
They seem to be scratched off.
Fucking hell. Okay.
We got someone stealing Warforged essence things.
Yeah. And suddenly you see someone flying up close by, almost at supersonic speed. Whoosh! Fast as Superman. A bunch of people just look up and say, "What the hell is that?"
Unfortunately, I'm not fast enough to go after it, but I make a mental note of it.
Yeah.
Actually, if you say that it's going supersonic, there is no way we could even. By the time we get 50 feet, it'll be blocks away. Easy. That's if we sprinted full tilt.
So, what will you do now?
Go to apparatus.
Yeah. However, on the way there, you see more of these lifeless Warforged, just like walking about.
Warforged drones, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, shells. To be exact.
Shell would be better. Hey, you! I go up to one, snap my fingers in front of its face.
No response as they simply stare at you.
Yeah, Celeste finds
down.
another one and waves a hand in front of its face.
I tell it to sit down.
In the alleyway.
I tell it to sit. I tell mine to sit down. What's it do?
No response as it keeps on as it walks past you.
All right.
several
I
more
apologize to it and then throw it to the ground.
Okay. Let me look at some quick combat music. And suddenly you see several more of them converge on you.
Okay, good. So we know that they will defend each other.
Yeah, I would like you to roll initiative. So give me some time to bring out some combat music.
Plus, I'm trying not to hurt these things, by the way, for these ones.
Okay, so what's your armor class again, Cole?
18? 18.
Okay, 18. I'll make a note of that. I'm gonna fix that real quick. So 18 armor class.
Alright, it's 17 normally, but I always do an infusion every day on my armor.
Got it. Okay, so if the infusion lasts as long as you want, by the way, just saying.
Yeah.
You see,
if I infuse something else, the effect of my armor goes away.
You see, 8 of them converging on you.
Alright, I've got just enough rope for all of them. By the way, that's a 21 on
Initiative? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll initiative for each of them, thankfully, because there aren't gonna be as many of them in the last session. For Thursday's session.
Yeah.
One of these shells
Yeah,
is
and Celeste is going. Is going in the initiative order after Cole because I rolled.
13.
I got a total of 17.
Okay,
that's what I rolled naturally. The fuck, Tab is playing music.
Okay, 7 for one of them. 11. And that one, so a total of 2 for that shell, and an 8. So, you go first, Cole.
So for some reason the tavern music is still playing, and I'm trying to. It's not. What the hell's going on?
Oh, Want me to send you the link, Cole?
No. The tavern music is still playing, even though I paused it. I'm trying to figure out where the sound's coming from. Okay, none of those times. Looks like I'm probably going to have to close Discord and...
Sure. Go ahead. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty much your turn now.
Dang it. Everything's still... I'm still in the group. How do I, like, close Discord?
Just right-click a Discord and click quit Discord.
I don't have it. I've got close window, but no quit Discord.
In the meantime, how would you? So it's your turn. So
I'm tying up the one I've got right in front of me, and I'm going to move up and
all right.
And then go to the dodge action.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna make a athletics check. And roll a 13.
I rolled a... Let's see, I don't have that trained. 16.
Alrighty. You managed to tie it down together. However, one of them has an opportunity attack on you. And you hear one of them say, "Interloper."
You're damn right I am!
And one will make an attack on you. That's an 8 hit. Obviously not. Obviously, it's like it's a swing and a miss. You duck in time as his arm blade meets the wall next to it. And then it's right for a second. It's starting to get the blade out, but it got out easily enough. Would that be your turn?
And then I do the dodge action.
Alrighty, would that be your turn? Cole. Okay, there we go. You back?
Yep. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Gotta go to Task Manager.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a pain. So, alright. One of the shadows approaches you and attacks you. That's a 16 hit.
They have to roll with disadvantage, don't they? Isn't that how dodge works?
Yeah, it misses. It misses. Celeste, I believe your turn. Your turn. I believe it's your turn.
All right. How? All right. We're fighting. How many 4 are we fighting here?
8.
And one struggling. And ropes.
Yeah, one struggling, and they're obviously trying to kill us. So I can go crowd control, kid gloves off. I can't.
A, I'm in the middle of them, and B, they're basically they may be effectively mindless, but they're not doing this of their own free will. So.
So, Celeste, what do you do now?
Oh, yeah. My connection's going. Yeah, my connection went wonky. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna cast Ice Knife into the nearest throng.
Alrighty, on Ice Knife, do I need to roll anything for it, like a dexterity? Just
I do.
Yes, it's a dexterity save, and I have to roll 2.
Alrighty,
So
I'm gonna roll for, say, about 5 of them, including the one that's pinned down by Cole.
I'm and I'm burning. Cole has dived into melee, has he? Well, in that case, I'm gonna burn a sorcery point and use careful spell to. You will automatically succeed your dexterity save.
Is it everyone in a certain square? Because me and the downed Warforged are the same square. Or is it?
It targets one. Well, the ice knife target. It's one forged, and then it takes flat.
Okay, one of them fails. One of them fails. The other fails. And I believe the other one fails. They all failed their dex save. All four of them fails.
Okay. Okay, yeah, my browser is being slow, so 5e tools is gonna take its sweet ass time.
That's such a
Yeah,
pain.
I'm trying to look. Yeah, I'm trying to look.
Range 60 feet. Does D10 damage piercing to the one that's hit. The shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. So it would just be the 3,
Just
not the 5.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna 1d10. It's 1d. What was the damage die on the initial?
D10.
D10.
All right. Oh, 10 points of damage on the initial.
Yeah, you managed to take one of them out. Yeah, the one that attacked Cole quite easily. Just goes down. It just goes down just like that. That's
Boom for 2d6 cold, and that's going to be a grand total of 8 points of damage all day.
Yeah, that takes. You took down like 3 of them just as easy enough. One stroke of each ice cold, and the glow in their eyes fade away.
This Cole's just looking at Celeste like. Well, I was trying to tie them up and take them down non-lethally.
They were trying to kill us, hon.
Yeah, not their fault.
No, but let's just press on, shall we?
I mean, there are 5 more, so.
Yeah. So 4 more actually. 4 more.
3 were just taken down. You said 8 were attacking me.
Okay. Yeah. A total of 8. She took down half of them. But yeah, I'll say 3 of them. Okay, so will that end your turn, Celeste?
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
One of them notices you, Celeste, and attacks you with its arm blade. And natural 1. It fumbles and it gets its arm stuck.
It swings with the arm blade, and the arm blade detaches.
Yeah, basically it attaches. It's just like looks at its now handless arm with a blank look.
As the blade falls onto the floor. Oops. Those aren't supposed to be detachable.
Yeah, it bends down, grabs it, and reattaches it, which ends its turn.
Does this draw like an attack of opportunity?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm gonna. Celeste is just sidesteps and knife hand to the back of the neck. I'm gonna use my dexterity from that.
Yeah, it'll probably be a quick session, just so you know.
And dexterity. Yeah, I rolled a net 14. Dexterity. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
And that's just gonna be a, basic unarmed strike. So yeah, it'd be
Dex is +3. Don't forget that your proficiency bonus.
Oh, right, yeah, plus. Oh yeah, so. Oh yeah, that's a plus. So that'd be +6. So that was a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, that still hits.
Yeah, my
It still hits. It just hits more.
my martial arts. Martial arts die is D4. Yeah, and this time because Cole decided to admonish me for it. I'm like I said, knife hand to the back of the neck just to knock him out. All right, gonna roll a D4, and that's 2 points of damage.
Oh, whack! It tumbles forward, but not enough to make it go down.
I knocked him around a bit. That'll do it.
Alrighty, another one of the shells attacks you. Oh, does a 22 hit, Celeste?
There's not a single person in either of your parties where that wouldn't hit.
No, it does a 22 hit.
Yeah, that. My armor class is 17. She's good at dodge. Remember, she can. You got unarmored defense, but yeah, her armored defense ain't that good.
It swings at you, and
Yeah, sure.
you barely
He hits.
Yeah, you barely manage to get in time before it leaves behind before it scratches you with its arm blade. So 41 points of damage. So you're at 36. Now 5 points of damage, slashing damage.
All right, 5 points. Oh come on! Oh come on! I just had this coat dry cleaned.
That's nothing. As another one of the shells attack you. That's an 18 hit.
Barely.
Yes. You said 17 was his armor class.
For 4 points of damage, another slash at you. Bringing it down
Okay,
to
at
30
this
hit.
point, shouldn't I be getting attack of opportunity after all leaving me?
No, some of them are on Celeste, others are on you. And speaking of which,
Yeah,
that's a
they're
22
all
hit,
leaving.
Cole. Wait,
go fuck yourself, yes.
that's an 18 hit.
Go fuck yourself, yes.
Fuck yourself.
It managed to leave a jab you at the side, and you feel like a flash, like a pain of pain at your side for 9 points of damage, putting it down to 56 hit points. Second one, it also attacks you.
By the way, are you rolling with disadvantage? Because
I am.
again,
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Actually, this one will try to escape from you, and it. Let me try again. It rolled a natural 1. You hear a bit of a crack in one of its limbs.
buddy, sit down.
It continues to struggle. What do you do now, Cole?
It's not my turn yet. There's still
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah. Actually, oh yeah. Yeah. No, actually, another one of the shows come in as you mentioned that. So it's your turn now, Cole.
All right, I'm going to take down the breaking one and tie him up.
Alrighty. Roll to 21.
That's cute. I rolled a 23.
And close by, you see a short little gnome, just walking in. Lonnie.
Alright.
The gnome that you recognize from before.
What fucking gnome?
Give me a second. Oh. Four. Alrighty, so... Oof.
What? Fucking gnome!
Lonnie,
Oh, Lonnie's character. Okay.
Yep, Lonnie, basically Lonnie the gnome, the wizard gnome, comes running in, and...
I don't think I ever worked with Lonnie's character. Oh, no, yeah.
You did not.
Alrighty, Lonnie, you see Cole and Celeste fighting off a bunch of these Warforged shells. I will like you to roll initiative.
Oh, alright. 16.
16 total. Alrighty. Give me a second while I put up the initiative tracker. So you go after Celeste and Cole.
Okay.
Okay, so I rolled a total of 21 for an athletics check. What do you roll for yours, Cole?
23.
Alrighty, you managed to in this struggle, you managed to pin down this shell and push it to the ground.
There's not much struggle if it's kind of broken.
It's the other one.
No, I said I was taking down the one that's leg snapped while it was trying to escape.
Alrighty, you managed to pin it down even further. I mean, you're like, hold still. What else would you do now?
That's my action, really, so
Okay,
that's all I can do right now.
Celeste. I believe that's your turn now. I believe you're up. I mean.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I'm gonna zap the nearest forge shell with shocking grasp.
Alrighty. Do I need to roll attack? Do I need to roll for any saves or?
Melee spell attack. So let's see. My spell attack bonus is a +7. 19. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
And that's gonna. And
who are you attacking? The one that you just backhanded?
Probably going to be attacking the one that's not so damaged if we take him down with a dirty look.
that's gonna be it's gonna be 2d8 lightning damage.
It's
9 points of damage.
Are you attacking the one that you attacked for the opportunity attack? Just want to make sure.
I get. Is he the nearest one?
Yeah, the one that you backhanded, I believe. Yeah, so a backhand wouldn't do it, but a shocking grasp, you grab onto his shoulders and it twitches
knife hand into what she calls her taser strike.
And it twitches, convulsions, and it collapses to the ground. Alrighty.
That'll be my turn.
Lonnie, you're up.
I just got here, so I'm going to take a quick gathering of my surroundings. I see two people fighting a bunch of the exploding MacGuffin Warforged people. How many Warforged are still active?
Around 5 of them, including the one that Cole has pinned down and trying to tied up.
All right, then.
Yeah, so we got 2 tied up. 4, and then 4 more standing by me, trying to stab the shit out of me, and 1 after Celeste.
Yeah, another one of these shells just come up and roll a 5 on initiative.
Okay, so now there's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
All right then. I will try to clear out some room by doing scorching ray at 3 of them. One ray each. At the gathering of 4. So that will be 3 attacks.
Okay, make your attack roll for each.
A 19, a 15, and a 17.
All of them hit.
Nice odds.
All of them hit.
Alright. That's one of them takes 5 fire damage.
One of them goes down and collapses in the heap, collapses on the ground.
The next takes.
One of them, like, you pause for a second and you let out a sigh of relief that as it didn't explode.
That is a relief. I was expecting a chain reaction. Okay, the next one takes 11.
Another one of them also collapses to the ground.
And finally,
Chris, you called me a butcher! Because I put down 2 people that were actively and willingly trying to kill a bunch of people!
Right, and what'd you roll for the third scorching ray?
8.
Yeah, another one bites the dust. You see one of these shells standing, and 2 forces that are like either pinned down or tied up.
And with my last action, I will see if there's any cover to hide under, because I'm a gnome suddenly exposed, so I'm gonna go do that.
Okay, and that ends your turn.
That ends my turn.
Yeah, one of the shells approaches you, Cole, and attacks you. And misses. Swings, but you duck in time. And I believe that ends his turn. Yep. That ends his turn. Cole, you're up now again.
Alright. I'm gonna hog tie another.
6. It gets tied down.
Good, because I only rolled a 14 this time.
Yeah, there was a bit of a struggle compared to the last 2 that you pinned down. And yeah, they all started to get out. It started to get out with broken legs for one of them. And now you see like Monty, you see like 2 people. One seemingly that looks a lot like human, and the other definitely more human-like. They're both injured. One was wearing a dark long coat, brimmed hat, and the other is scantily clad,
You see Cole and Celeste. You worked with us both before.
Yeah, the guy looks like a guy who looks like Van Helsing, and a guy who looks like a gender flip, and a girl who looks like a gender flip bimbo, Giorno Giovanna.
All right.
With pink hair instead of blonde.
Yeah, Lonnie, earlier you hear a bit of a commotion going on. You chose to briefly separate from the rest of your group, and you investigate. And you see like Cole and Celeste fending off more of these Warforged shells.
My inclusive nature, once again, it gets me into more trouble than I really need to be in. Alright, so there's 1 still active and 2 tied up, or
Yeah,
is everything settled down?
Yeah, all three of them are tied up.
Okay. So that's the end of combat, I assume, or
Yeah.
or are they inevitably going to break free?
Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, let's do an investigation check on how aware they actually are of their surroundings. I didn't get to investigate any of them while they were active.
Alrighty. They seem to be about as aware compared to a normal person, but otherwise they seem to rely more on instinct, except for one of them called Cole Interloper.
I poke it repeatedly in the face to try to prompt a reaction.
It only like stares at you. Nothing more.
Yeah, apparently you need to actually throw them on the ground to get them to do something. Seriously, what the fuck did you guys kill 5 of them?
Celeste walks up to one of the tied up forge and gently baps it on the face. Bap!
It takes 1 point.
It's not like they're choosing. It's not like they chose to attack us.
It takes 1 point of damage.
No. No,
I'm the evil butcher of Elderson. Killed 2 fanatics trying to murder people, and I'm the butcher.
Yeah, Celeste didn't do any damage to him. That was just a love tap.
Okay, just a love tap. Bap! No reaction. Just stares at you. Roll an insight check.
11 at 20. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely something. If you haven't noticed it before, there's something off about them. Lifeless, soulless, compared to a regular warforged, but nothing more. And you look at the sigil on their forehead. It appears to be scratched off.
The fact that these are moving at all, with their symbol gone, or with their sigil gone, is kind of distressing. It's a bit like having undead around.
And only mutters, interlopers.
Exactly. Now, what am I interloping in?
You would not stop us. And it goes limp. The light in his eyes going dark.
Alrighty.
How convenient a well-timed self-deactivation protocol. Still, at least they didn't blow up.
At least it didn't fucking what?
The last time we encountered these, there was like a chain of them, 20, and one of them tried to hit me and missed and punctured another one, and then it blew up, which made another blow up, which made another blow up, on and on. It was a mess. It was amazing. I came out with all my limbs intact.
And nobody dying. Not even the civilians, if you recall.
But did you die?
We did not. And unfortunately, given the situation, we couldn't question any of them. I just assumed they were some type of drone. But if they can talk, then at least some of them might be intelligent.
They seem to function more like
Automatons.
Automatons, yes.
Not like Warforged. There's no such thing as a mindless Warforged drone. Naturally, a Warforged drone. They all are sentient and self-aware. Some of them do get apathetic enough that they seem like mindless drones.
This seems to build up a bit of what you have recalled during your investigation with the Course Collectors, Lorik's office, and the Torchbearers. Would you care to share this with Cole and Celeste, given that they're also members of the Clifftop Adventurers Guild?
Yes. In summary, one of our first things was we went to go find we found a whole bunch of bodies, and being looted by these corpse collectors, and they did not appreciate me trying to look into their work. So, despite us paying them handsomely to let us look around, they attacked us, which in the long run was good for us because we got our money back. On the other hand, it meant that they died and we couldn't question them more. But we did at least get to find out that more is going on at this Steel Elysium place, and that's probably where we should go next, since as we went to go investigate, that's when we were attacked by the freaking fleet of exploding Warforged. That wasn't that long ago. They were led by an orc, and unfortunately, as well as I suspect it was a dark elven druid that got immediately killed by our Warforged roguish companion. I wanted to talk to them, but they took a bolt to the face, and they died quite graphically. It's been a very unproductive day for being able to question people, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I saw the body of little Miss Fuck Around and Find Out, or Fucked Around and Found Out.
Trust me, when all you want to do is ask people questions, having people just immediately get executed isn't exactly prime for that skill set.
Yeah, but you did come in and just kill 3 of these guys with Scorching Ray. So
That's true. I'd hope they've been a bit more durable.
Celeste giggles. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be that fragile either. You with the fire and me with the ice.
have most of the ones that have been reduced to shells been this fragile?
As far as I can tell, the shell thing may even be pretty accurate. If their sigil's gone, they may be just vaguely, loosely automated, like a golem more than a warforged.
Yeah.
And you also recall, Lonnie, a winged woman goes by the name of Eberron that was visiting the Torchbearer's place. She's been attacked by 4 of these shells. You fought them off, and you gather some information from these Torchbearers. They seem to suspect that this woman may be what remained of their daughter. You don't know how, but you don't know how.
They were para-dwarves. We were very confused since we were not intending to go run into them, but we just turned a corner and they were being attacked. Despite having wings to fly away, they did not. They were assaulted by them, and we basically had to kill 4 more drones. It was confusing, but we made our way through. And then yet again, the dwarves seemed to point us further in the direction of Steel Elysium.
In Kyber's Gate. Cole?
Yeah.
Celeste? Would you like to join up with Lonnie and the others in their mission to Steel Elysium?
Yeah.
Steel. Well, sounds like you kids need help. So who am I to refuse?
Great.
What do we do with the survivors here?
Well, we have a wonderfully strong half-orc paladin. Maybe he can carry them. We'll just see if we can either investigate them further, or maybe someone can make mint off of them. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. You hear, Lonnie, you hear someone calling your name. Hey! Lonnie! And the rest of the party, except for, strangely enough, for Bree, has caught up with you. Apparatus, Aurak, Huntress, and Fenfire.
Celeste grins. Oh boy, the gang's all here.
And
Lonnie does a Aurak impression. Goes, perhaps you can use your big muscles and gather these 3 tied up people and hold them for later use. Awkwards.
and that is and that is where we would
That's racist.
Yeah, Cole, would you like to
No, they are deep voiced.
Yeah, and Cole, would you also like to join up with Thursday's group? This is in
course.
character, by the way.
Yeah. Well, it's not like I'm gonna go, well, I'm bored of all this shit. I don't want answers, even though, I've got investigation as my skill specialty and a 20 intelligence. I'm just gonna go bugger off. No, of course I'm coming. Yeah, but they've got baklava over at that shop over there. I want to have that instead.
Yeah, Celeste reaches into Victoria's secret compartment, pulls out the picture of her old flame, and says, "Pleasure's gonna have to wait, babe. I got business to attend to."
Yep. And as you decide what to do with the rest of these Warforged shells, we're going to call this one a night. Like I said, it'll be a shorter stream than a shorter session than usual, because not all of the players are here, and that means more than 6 players will be out for Thursday. Don't know it will be this Thursday or the next, but all of these players will be here for one big event. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, great. Great. Now I'm going to be thinking of the portal scene from Avengers Endgame.
We're not even
That
at we're not
everyone?
even that point yet.
What, you wanted more?
Would the Lord of Blades be more equivalent to Ultron or Magneto or Doctor Doom or
Fuckle Chucks, assemble.
Shucks.
You mean Chuckle Fucks? Honestly, we don't even deserve to be called that.
Yeah, you're like semi-professional at least, at most, I don't know. So, and with that, we're gonna call this one tonight.
They wanted the Avengers theme music. We have Benny Hill.
Yeah, because no matter how serious a grimdark starts out, campaign starts out, it will inevitably.
You're always going to hear yakety sax in the background.
And Cole tried to find a way to tie someone down to sit on them, just because.
I don't have a lot of non-lethal options.
Then buy some more stuff that they'll give you more non-lethal options.
Tying people up is pretty fucking useful.
That is true.
In fact, the next thing I'm getting is animated rope, so I can do that to multiple people at once.
Nice. And Lonnie,
I don't have time for you.
yeah,
pretty
sorry
little
for the Sunday message. Yeah, I just thought it might be a good idea to tie the both groups together. For that, is that okay?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah. And with that, we're gonna end the session right now. Have a good night, everybody. And again, sorry about that, Lonnie.
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
find the video where all the people's heads pop off.
like from Keysman, right?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
The Warforged.
Yeah. I'll be closing the stream in 3, 2, 1, and